Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Tati back with another review. This time, AEW Rampage. Now, I was hoping for us to get a little bit more to the build for Forbidden Door, even though it is still last second, and that's what AEW has been giving us, some last second shit. Especially if you watch Dynamite, you would see that they just started pulling things out their ass to make things a little bit more interesting going into this pay-per-view. Now, we did start off with 8-man tag. We had Chaos versus Swerve Strickland and United Empire. Now, this was a great way to start up the show. These guys are really, really great. However, it just seems like every time we get like 8-man tag or 10-man tag, we keep seeing the same thing where a lot of guys are trying to do the most in a short amount of time. This match, I believe, was 10 minutes, I want to say. So it just felt like with all these guys in the ring and everybody wanting to do something and them wanting to have all these spots or whatnot, they don't have enough time to do that. And looking back at the whole show, I'm like, there's a lot of shit y'all could have cut to have these matches run like 5 minutes longer at least. I enjoyed the match, but at times with them trying to do the most, it felt a little sloppy, but it was okay. Swerve Strickland and United Empire end up taking the win. I would like to see Jeff Cobb on AEW TV a little bit more often, so we'll see about that. I know he's around because Forbidden Door is coming on and he's part of United Empire, so that's the reason why we're seeing him, but it'll be cool to see him more often. Now, next we had MJF making his first Rampage appearance. Now, I feel like that's supposed to mean something. Like, that's supposed to be a good thing, I guess, if you've been able to avoid Rampage all this time. He comes out, but we already had Adam Cole out. Before Adam Cole could even really get any words out, MJF interrupts and says that he got Cole a match at Forbidden Door, and it turns out he's going to have a match with what's his name, Tom Lawler, for Forbidden Door, just a one-on-one match or whatever. And I thought that was pretty cool. Now, Tom, he had a really great match with Zack Sabre Jr. at Capital Collision, which was banging. And you know, for the TV title in New Japan, it's only 15 minutes, and those are one of those times where it's like, holy crap, y'all could have gone for an hour and I would have been thoroughly entertained. It was one of my favorite matches this year. And if you want to see it, it's on YouTube. Now, I was happy about it or whatever. And while MJF is talking, then we have Tom Lawler and Royce Isaacs. They come out and they attack him. And then MJF, who's supposed to be his blind tag partner, he is like, oh, you know what, Cole, I'm coming to help you. They shouldn't be jumping you. And he's acting like he's taking off his watch, taking off his scarf, and getting ready to get in there. And he comes up with every little excuse so he don't come in the ring to help Adam Cole. So Adam Cole get his shit rocked by these two guys. And it's like, you know what? I love when MJF do things like this. It makes him a little bit more of a heel. Always keep the heat on him, which is a great thing. So I'm really looking forward for these two guys in the ring. I do think Tom is a great wrestler, and we get to see a little bit more competition for Adam Cole. I'm really having high hopes for this pay-per-view, so I hope they deliver. So next we had the Acclaim and Daddy Ass in trios action against basically nobody. I can't really remember what their names were, if they even said it. Now, this match was probably 2 minutes, and this is why I just don't understand. The Acclaim, they were so popular. They're still popular, and they're really over with the crowd. The issue is that they lost a lot of momentum the second those titles left and went to the Guns, and the Guns did nothing with it. I'm not going to get into it, but y'all know what I mean. Now, I'm just like, oh my God, putting them in 2-minute matches, what is that going to do for them? And I think the reason why AEW kind of don't care and do this anyway is because they see that no matter what situation they put the Acclaimed in, they're still going to be over as hell with the crowd. Now, after this match, the girl from QTV, her name is Harley something, I can't remember her name, she comes out and her tits are all the way up here, and you know, she comes out with two guys with these white masks on, so you can't see their faces. And she's talking about how she could be like part of the Acclaim or whatever, and that she's also a good rapper. And she goes busting out into a whole rap or whatever. And at times it sounded like she was saying good stuff, and then other times it's like, did you just make up your own language? Like, this is just absolutely insane. And then there's a part where she was like, oh, she know Anthony Bowen's like her or whatever, and dude was like, bro, I'm gay, and the whole crowd is chanting, he's gay, he's gay, and it was just like really, really cringy or whatever. But the crowd seemed to be having some fun with it. I don't know. Now, what's supposed to be important here is that one of the guys who has a mask on turns out to be Johnny Nitro, Johnny Elite, Johnny Wrestling, whatever the hell you want to call him, happened to be him. And to be honest, I wouldn't have used this moment to have a debut. So now he seems to be in the team with QTB people, and it just feels a little out of place. I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out, because it seems a little weird when you just see it for a quick second. I'll see if it does anything for him. But I have to say this, AEW seems to want to put everybody in a group. Does somebody like John seem like he needs to be part of a group? No, he doesn't. And it seemed like an odd fit, but we'll see where it goes. Now, this whole little segment here ran for like God knows how long, and that took away time from the actual opening match. To be honest, this ran too long, really, really cringy. I'm pretty sure they're gonna post this video on YouTube so y'all can be freaking disgusted too. It was really weird. Next, we had Anna Jay versus Sky Blue. Now, this was for the Owen Hart tournament for the women's. I didn't even realize that until after the show. So let me just be completely honest here. This match was like the battle of who has the better ass, and nothing really special about this. To be honest, I remember Anna Jay talking about she only had like 5 matches before she signed with AEW. And then we have Sky Blue that I feel like they're giving her a push, and we're seeing some improvements with her. However, though, the biggest thing for me is that all her matches are looking the same. And the reason why is that she has no personality in the ring, no personality on the mic. And that's going to be something that's going to kill her career. AEW, if they want to put titles on her, they're going to do it. But there's not going to be anything memorable about these things, because she does not stand out from any of these girls. So you can push her to the moon. If she doesn't show personality in that ring, if she's not able to hold her own on the mic, she's not going to make it very far. And she's just going to be like any old girl on the roster. And that would be a shame, because they are giving her a lot more opportunities that a lot of girls on the roster does not get. So I would like to see more from her, but this match just felt like any other Sky Blue match. So it was really, really average. Like, I can't even give it like 2 whole stars. It was just like, when is this going to be over? But she needs something way more than what she's giving right now. Either way, she takes on the win, so she's advancing into the tournament. This is skippable. So now on to the main event, Jack Perry versus Doki. Oh my gosh, this was match of the night. Really enjoyed this. And something really surprising happened during this match. So first off, I want to say these two guys look like they would be like a really great opponent with each other. But sometimes two really great wrestlers don't have chemistry. And this was not the case here. Now, I really feel like they complement each other. Doki's given us like some really cool Mortal Kombat vibes. I'm digging it. Now, what I did not expect here, though, is Jack, during this match, he's a little more aggressive than usual, but more like on the ambitious side and not necessarily like on the heel side. So that's good, because I really feel like he needed it anyway. However, throughout this match, the crowd went from going for Jungle Boy to cheering for Doki, and it was like, holy crap. Like, the vibe of the match just really, really shifted, because Doki was doing better in this match than Jack. Like, he outperformed him, at least I feel, at some point of this match, like midway through the match. And the crowd really, really liked that. And, you know, I'm hoping we get to see him again on AEW. But the crowd recognized that. And it's like, hey, you might be the AEW guy, but if the New Japan guy is doing better, the crowd's going to let you know. And then towards the end of the match, they were actually booing Jack. And in my eyes, it's like he's not even heel at this point. It's just that they prefer his opponent. And I'm really hoping like this is not what AEW was going for, because it almost kind of puts a damper on if he's going to turn heel at Forbidden Door. I would have preferred to see him being well received before the pay-per-view, and then at the pay-per-view it comes off like a little bit more of a shock. But if you're at home and you're watching the babyface guy getting booed, it feels some type of way, like this is not supposed to be happening like right now, you know what I mean? So I was like, damn, I wish that this didn't happen today. I wish we would just wait to see how things play out at Forbidden Door, if it's going to become a heel or whatnot. To be honest, I don't really see it for him, but if it happens, that'd be great, because he wouldn't look like a prepubescent Jungle Boy. And it's like, you need a new look, you need a new everything. That whole Jungle Boy thing was working for him at some point, but you gotta make a change. I'm not necessarily sure if being a heel will be a good thing for him, but a change is definitely needed for him. Jungle Boy obviously ends up taking the win, but it seems like the crowd would have been just fine if Doki took the win. Now, after this match, Sonata actually comes out and they have a face-off, and they're like the same height, which I wasn't expecting. And Sonata looks really, really good. He looks like he ain't scared of shit. And Jungle Boy doesn't look scared either. But it's like, when you look at these two together, we finally got to see them face to face. And it's like, I just don't see someone like Jungle Boy actually winning against Sonata. Either way, I hope we get a really great match from them at the pay-per-view. So it was a great way to close off Rampage. But at this point, I'm over Rampage and I already want to see Collision. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a way better show. Guys, thanks so much for watching my review. I'll be back tomorrow with Collision. Bye.